usually when I'm here, I go to the venue, sound check, eat barbecue, listen to rap music, and hang out for hours. I've been touring for 5 years straight, so I feel like every day it's kind of thinking, how can we raise the bar? So we kind of did a major overhaul just on the set design. We have a lot more people out with us now. The show's just become a lot more orchestrated, where I kind of will rehearse a set, and there's still a lot of improvisation and freestyling and within the show, but I just think kind of the lights and the visuals and the set design and the props, everything kind of is a little bit tighter together now. It's closer to like a real deal, big outdoor, like festival style show where it is like a big production. So, I think that's very different than a couple years ago where it was a little bit more of just an experimental improvisation sort of deal. With every album I do, I want to make sure there's growth. My first record back in 2002 versus what I'm doing now are entirely two different worlds, even though they're both sample-based. For me, it's like the goal isn't always to move in the direction of like making it bigger or having a larger fan base. It's more just what would be the most interesting thing to do. So I think in the future, I'll definitely be making decisions that won't be as popular as the last thing with the fan base. And I don't think that's a bad thing, and I feel like all of my favorite bands and musicians and artists do that, and it's like, it's exciting to see where they want to go. So, I plan on doing this project for the rest of my life, and it's, I don't want it to always be like that thing. I want it to just have many different faces, and, I don't know when it's going to drop, but I feel like my next project could be heading in a slightly different direction than the past couple records. I probably won't be able to make the decision on how the next record will be released until it's like a week before the record, just because I feel like the climate's constantly changing. And when I did the pay for what you want model with Feed the Animals, I felt like that worked for that time period. And I felt like giving away for free with All Day was a way to just take it a step further and make the fan base even grow, larger than the last one. And just, I'm always just thinking about what's the most efficient way to get it out there. I make a living off of touring, and I'm comfortable. I live in Pittsburgh. It's pretty cheap there. Like, it's all good. So for me, it's always like, less about like, oh, how can we squeeze some money out of this, and more just like, what would be the most fun thing for us and the most fun thing for the fans right now. So, if I was going to be releasing it today, I'd be leaning towards just giving away for free again. But I wish there was even a way to take it further than that. So, we'll see, what's up like with the climate of the music industry when I'm ready for the next record.